Welcome back to another dip dive. Today, we're really trying to cut through the noise on a pretty urgent topic:
Mm.
how businesses, especially local ones, get found online now. Our mission today is simple: distill the key insights from our sources on dentist AI marketing and local patient acquisition. Basically, give you a shortcut to understanding this AI search revolution. So if you're running a local business, maybe a dental practice, and you're, let's say, still leaning hard on just basic SEO, maybe word of mouth, well, our sources are pretty clear. You're missing a huge monumental shift. We're looking at how you can actually dominate visibility across these new AI search engines, things like Google AI Overview, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is how AI is now playing such a defining role in, well, patient discovery. We're seeing this clear pattern where certain keywords, especially niches like dentistry, maybe emergency dental care near me, things like that, they're triggering AI overviews much more often than, say, generic searches.
Yeah.
AI wants those immediate fact-based answers, and it completely changes the game.
Right. So, okay, what does this all actually mean for you, for your online presence day to day? We're going to try and unpack the key strategies, for winning that prime visibility in this new AI landscape. Where should we even start? Where does AI look first?
Exactly. So our sources really emphasize optimizing your Google Business Profile, your GBP, but it's no longer just about stuffing keywords in there. It's more about building what some are calling AI trust.
AI trust, okay.
Yeah, I mean, structuring your profile so completely, so accurately, that these AI models can confidently grab and synthesize information about your business. Think about adding photo tags that describe what's in the images, detailing every single service you offer, getting reviews, yes, but structuring the information within them. It all needs to be clear for the AI.
Wow. Okay. That's a huge shift in thinking then. So it's not just about having the info, but how digestible and verifiable it is for an AI. But what about content, beyond the GBP? Are things like social media, our usual effort there, still relevant?
Oh, absolutely, but with an AI twist, you could
Yeah.
say. If you connect this to the bigger picture, platforms like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, even just how you share patient case photos, they aren't just for social engagement anymore. They can seriously boost that AI trust we talked about. They provide diverse, consistent, hopefully structured sources of information, makes your practice look more credible, more authoritative to these AI systems. AI is looking at the whole picture now, not just your website in isolation.
Okay, that makes sense. It sounds like AI is actively sort of vetting the credibility of your entire online presence. And you mentioned competitors. Our sources highlight that, well, some are already leveraging this. How are they using things like structured content, schema, FAQs, that kind of thing for AI? What exactly is an AI citation?
Right. So an AI citation basically means your content is being directly referenced, pulled in, and synthesized by these AI overviews. That gives you a massive advantage, obviously. Yeah. Competitors are using schema markup, which is kind of like giving a highly organized, machine-readable summary of your website's content directly to the AI. It tells it exactly what your services are, who the dentists are, what conditions you treat. Very explicit. They're also building out, extensive FAQ sections and structuring their blog content specifically to earn these citations. So, for example, a really well-structured FAQ page about, say, dental implant costs might get directly pulled by an AI to answer a user's query, citing your practice as the source.
Okay, this is a whole new level of optimization, isn't it? It's way beyond just keywords. But how does a business know if they're even doing this right? Or, where their specific gaps are in this new landscape? It sounds complex.
Well, that raises a really important question, doesn't it? Are you actually analyzing your current strategy for these new signals? Are you looking for these opportunities? The sources point towards using something called a local LLM audit file. Think of it like a diagnostic report, maybe generated by specific AI tools that scans your whole online presence, your website, GBP, social, everything to identify, missing info or areas where an AI might struggle to understand your business properly.
Yeah,
It basically gives you a blueprint for where you need to adapt your content to really speak AI's language.
gotcha. So the takeaway seems crystal clear then. The landscape has fundamentally shifted. Your brand's visibility, looking ahead to 2025, it really hinges on adapting to AI search. It's about building that AI trust and earning those direct AI citations, using basically every piece of your online presence to do it. Exactly. And that includes repurposing things like patient education,
Yep.
turning that into short form video, maybe podcast snippets, local mentions online, all these little bits and pieces. They feed into Google's, well, evolving index and contribute directly to your AI visibility. It makes your content discoverable in ways that, frankly, traditional SEO just can't touch anymore.
Right. So for you, our listener, maybe here's a thought to chew on as we wrap up. If AI is truly becoming the new front door for discovery, what specific immediate action are you going to take this week, maybe even today, to make sure your content isn't just found, but actively trusted and cited by these intelligent systems? Because really, the time to act on this is now.